And good day to you, fans of action figure collectibles, fantasy, sword, and sorcery. This is the Belated reviewer, and as you can see, in this video, I'm going to share with you uh, my first two figures from the Masters of the Universe Origins by Mattel. Of course, I started off with He-Man here, and then since I got He-Man, I also need to get Skeletor, which I was able to get. There we go. And of course, they still also had their mounts, which would be Battlecat and Panthor. Yep, there it is, Panthor. And as you can see, there are some or a couple of things laid out in front of the figures themselves, aside from the things that they're already holding. For He-Man, we've got a there are two third-party power swords. Shout out to Winasco. You can find his shop on Shopee. If you're interested in Motu upgrades for Origins, even classics, I believe. Right, let me show you. This is actually a 3D printed Motu Classics Power Sword for, of course, a Motu Classics figure. But when I tried it on a Motu Origins He-Man, it just felt the right size. I was looking for a longer power sword, and this was it. Alright, so these are the two figures that actually got me back into collecting action figures. And yeah, as usual, before we take a look, we already did a quick look at He-Man there with the third-party printed power sword. But of course, we need to take a look at the packaging. So, let's have him. These are not in boxes since they wanted to evoke a lot of nostalgia from the fans of that show or toy line by Mattel. They had them on card. This is of course He-Man's card. As you can see, there it is, new for 2020. Masters of the Universe He-Man's in the universe, modern posing, retro play, and there's the as with the original release from Mattel, they included a mini comic in each figure. There's the Mattel logo. That's the front. And on the back, we've got some cool art of He-Man. Usually, this is supposed when he's blasting Cringer to change him into Battlecat. And he's in front of Grayskull. Some details about the figure. There you go. If you want to read that, you can pause it. Not pause, but pause the video. There's also a bit of blurred there in the left corner card. And then there's some bit of instruction. The only thing missing in this figure is the punching feature. There you go. The first three figures in Wave 1. We have He-Man, Teela, Man at Arms, and we have the Evil Warriors. We have Skeletor, Evil Ring, and Beastman. And there's a lot of legalese there. And alright, now we've taken a look at He-Man's. Skeletor's is almost the same, just with Skeletor, Evil Lord of Destruction there, instead of He-Man, most powerful man in the universe on the front. Cards in comic. Different artwork. There's a bird there. Same, a bit of instruction, some crossover. And let's take a look at the bigger boxes for the big cats. We've got. Let me get this one. There you go. This is a Battlecat box. Left side, right side. Is he really a fighting tiger? I'm not sure. There's that. And a bit of instruction. Wow. Cross-sell for the other products here. Yep, that's Battlecat. Let's take a look at the Panthor box. There you go. Panthor box tab. Savage Cat. Bottom of the box. And of course, back of the box. Alright, let's move away from the packaging as usual. And okay, let's take a look. Before we take a look at the figures themselves, He-Man, Skeletor, Battlecat, let's take a look at the third-party weapons, which I got from Winasco. Let's start with we'll start with the multi-classic sword or the Origins scaled power sword, full power sword. Let's start with the full power sword. Now, He-Man does come with his. This comes with He-Man, his battle axe, and his redesigned shield, and of course, as with the original, which this I just found out when I started collecting again, the power sword, or half of the power sword, which reminds me of another 80s animated series, Black Star. The power sword, the star sword, you put them together. Same with He-Man. Yeah. So I believe Black Star sort of came after He-Man, so there you go. Good for thought. And here's the full power sword, which I got from Winasco. Of course. Could do with a little bit more paint and some sanding to make it as cool looking as the power sword. And here's the Motu Classics size power sword, which was printed there by Winasco. Okay, Skeletor of course comes with his Havoc staff. Yep, the one with the stuffed goat head. And of course, this one, this black Motu Classic sized shield, is 3D printed, of course, also from Winasco. Again, you can find him on Shopee if you're interested in his Motu products and upgrades. Here's the original power sword that Skeletor came with, which is of course half. And this is how it would. I'm not in the mood to put them together. I really don't find it appealing because there will be a two-colored sword, not one solid color. Here's a Motu Classics battle axe from Winasco again. Needs a bit more work. And here's the full power sword. This is the Motu-sized sword. And of course, there's also another version of the Moto Classics Power Sword, full size. What's that called? And I can't say that this again came from Winasco on Shop. I'm not sure if he has a Facebook. Probably he does. I haven't searched it. Okay, so we're done with the weapons, and inside. Now, basically, these figures, as of course with when they were being mass-produced back in the 80s and early 90s, I believe, they basically, for the male figures, they basically have the same body. They just change the head, colors of the loincloth, did something with the boots a bit. Sometimes it's a new mold, a couple of tweaks here and there, but basically it's the same buck. And the reason for this is you can actually pop off the parts. You just need to heat the joints and they'll be loose, and you can take apart these figures and mash them up together, and you can create your own Masters of the Universe action figure. Okay, so there's this is actually a new head sculpt for He-Man. This is not the original, but it's close. There's the details of his abs, his loincloth, the boots. See, they have added the swivel joint there. Now, originally, the Masters of the Universe figures by Mattel, it only came with, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 points of articulation, not counting the punch action with a springy waist. Let's look at the side. Sculpting is pretty good at this one. Yeah. There. Alright, so let's take a look at articulation. Let's start with the head. Since this is the only time that if I'm going to take a look at my other, or share with you rather, my other Masters of the Universe Origins figures, I will always refer you back to this video for the articulation demonstration. So, like I said, the original Masters of the Universe had 5 points of articulation, plus the swing punch feature for each of the figures. But these newer ones, you can tilt the head, tilt it down, twist to the side, and then this has rotate his forearms. Let's use the arm, it's easier. Yeah. You can rotate. I think he has forearm swivel, yes. Bend at the elbows, just a single jointed elbow. Then you can twist the hand. There's a joint there. There's also a swivel. You can swivel it back, outside a bit. Waist articulation is there. You can twist this waist. You can do that 360 degrees like the Exorcist, but I'm not going to do that. You can have him kick as far forward and have his legs much back. Single jointed knee, just that. Then we have boot cut, just that. We have foot action there, no toe articulation, and you can do a bit of rolling there. Right. And that's articulation for you. Pretty much basic, but it's a good upgrade from the original. What's this? Come on. There you go. Okay, so that's articulation for the figure. The same will go for Skeletor, so I'm not going to go there and do that. Do it with Skeletor. Let's take a look at Battlecat. Now, Battlecat's headgear and saddle can be removed so you can have Cringer. But I decided not to remove the ties because I think that makes the helmet snug. And we see, where's the strap? Remove the saddle. Good, so you can move the steel. So also twist it. Yeah, tail articulation. This actually helps when you want the Battlecat to prance or it be in a prancing position. And you can move it here. Like so. We have a twist, yes. So we have a twist. Same goes for the other leg. Let's try the hind legs. So, we have a twist, we have a twist. There's also head articulation. And you can have this jaw open, close it. Now, the same would go for Panthor as far as articulation goes. Actually, again, it's the same buck, it's the same figure, but just a recolor. And I believe there's also the flock version for Panthor, and he's a bit more furry. Same saddle, actually, just a different color. So we'll just take a look at the Panthor's face. That's actually almost the same as Cringer's. Alright, and that's me sharing with you the first two figures that I actually bought for the Masters of the Universe Origins by Mattel. And yeah, it does evoke a lot of sweet memories. Actually, when I was a kid, I only got the He-Man action figure twice. The first one, I lost it. The second one, I kept it. Probably I'll share it with you in future videos. Alright, anyway, it's time for me to end this video, and you guys take care, stay safe, stay healthy, keep your mad hats on, peace out.